6 so far. Today is a little bit different from the types of videos that I normally do, but it's in theme with a classic haul, and I thought I would do a little makeup haul today. I had to go do the Australian version of Sephora, aka Mecca Maxica, because I needed a few things, and I also went to this all natural store near me as well to get a few others. Let's just jump right into it, honestly. So I needed to go to Mecca because I needed a new makeup bag. This is the bag that I ended up getting. I really like the style. Cord is like one of my favorite fabrics, and I thought this one was really cute and minimal, which I like, but also still like quirky because it's red and an interesting shape. It has 2 buttons on either side. And it comes with this little chain here, which I think is cute. I love makeup bag rustling sounds, but I think I've got too many metal things in here for it to sound good. It also has a closure up here, but it's magnets on the inside of the fabric, so you can close it fully by popping all these buttons in, so it's fully closed like that, or you can just leave it how I did. There are 4 pockets on the inside, which we love, and then the big pocket, the main pocket, but there's also 4 of these on either side. Alrighty, let's get into what I actually got. We'll start with what I got from Mecca. The first thing I have here is the Glossier, I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce it, lash stick, and this is in black. Mascara in such a long time, but all of my mascaras that I do have dried out, so I wanted to grab a new one. I am currently still on the hunt for a good reusable and refillable mascara. So if you have any recommendations, please let me know. I will obviously finish this one first, but my goal with anything that I consume in the makeup world, and anything in general really, is that it is no waste or low waste, reusable, refillable or recyclable. or compostable. There are makeup packaging recycling programs. In particular, the one that I use is called Banish here in Australia, where you collect up your makeup or things that they can recycle, but normally people just throw in the rubbish, and you send them to the Banish program. I really love doing that. The things that I collect is old makeup, toothpaste tubes, blister packs, certain types of plastics. For me, I don't drink milk. I am a vegetarian, wanting to make the transition towards being vegan, and I don't consume any cow's milk. I drink almond milk, but it's the same for any sort of like soda bottles that you would buy from the supermarket, milk bottles, milk cartons. The plastic lids, they can be recycled, but not in your curbside recycling. So we collect up the lids from our almond milk bottles and send those as well. There are a whole bunch of things that can be recycled, but we're told to throw in the rubbish. So I love the Banish program. If you're in Australia, I'm going to link it down below just so you can check it out. Obviously this is not sponsored, I'm just very passionate about saving the planet. So that whole rant to say, if you have a recommendation for reusable and refillable mascara, please leave it in the comments. The next thing I got is this Glossier Wild Fig Balm. This smells amazing. It's so funny because I don't like figs to eat, but I love the smell and the like shape and color and everything. I needed a new lip balm. I go through lip balm crazy quickly. And again, I recently purchased a refillable lip balm, but it only comes in tinted colours, and I only use one type of tinted like lip balm, and so that's not really practical for me. They don't have just a clear shade. So if you can again recommend refillable lip balms, that would be awesome, so I don't have to keep buying tubes that you throw out after you finish with them. I got a second one of those lip balms just in the normal traditional no smell, no colour version. As I said, I go through lip balms really quickly, so these will be done in like 2 to 3 months. The thing I like about these Glossier ones as well is they are friendly to put on other parts of your body that are dry, so elbows, cuticles. I get really bad eczema, so if I'm in a bind, I will put these on my eczema breakouts. I needed a makeup brush that had a cover that I could take with me in my bag. And Glossier has this, so it's just a little compact, and it has a little button, and you spin open the brush. I get quite oily skin, so for me, if I'm going out, I'll normally put powder over just to matte it down again. I really don't wear that much makeup, but if I am wearing makeup, it'll usually just be some concealer and then some matte powder. It's maybe some eyeliner and mascara. So this one will absolutely be used every day. Okay, I forget which way. Oh, this way, okay. I love that, and I love that it can actually stay sanitary in my bag and the bristles won't touch everything. The last thing I got at Mecca is the one tinted lip product that I actually like and use, and that is the Clinique Black Cherry. It looks like a lipstick, but it is more of a lip balm with a slight tint. I think this colour looks amazing on every single person's skin colour and tone. It is such a good formula. It's not sticky and it goes on so smooth. I will never use anything other than this product that's tinted for my lips. The other store that I went to is a sort of natural store. They sell a lot of makeup that's reusable, refillable, as well as a lot of other natural products. The first thing that I got there is Badger Balm. This one is formulated for sleep. I do also have the sore muscle rub version of this, and I find it really helps if I have sore muscles. When I was still working at my old job, it was a blue collar job and it was very physical, so I used that almost every night on my poor little muscles. This one is formulated with lavender and bergamot, and it's just a little rub like that. It smells pretty good. The main reason I got this is for my partner who struggles to fall asleep. The next thing I got, I probably didn't need, but I wanted to try it. It is the Soul Medicinals Heal All Topical Repair Salve. This is made with all natural products, and it's specifically meant for sunburns, razor burns, inflammatory ailments. I put it on an eczema breakout that I had on my elbows, actually, like on this part of my elbows, and it has really helped so far. I am prescribed like a topical steroid cream, but I don't like that the more you use it, the less effective it is. So I have been trying all of these different like moisturizers and balms and salves, and I found a few that work, but it's just a matter of finding the right ones, I suppose. So far, the steroid cream is the one that works the best, but again, it does stop being so effective when you use it all the time. This is a small brand as well that is all handmade products. The last thing that I got, I was doing so much research on and looking at so many different places to try and find this, but I was looking for a compact that does reusable and refillable pressed powder. Like I said, I am an oily girl, so when I'm out and about, I like to carry around some powder so I can mattify myself. But all of the ones that I had been using are not refillable, so I would just have to throw out the packaging when I finished with it. This one has a little keyhole here, and you put something in there and it pops out this, and then you put the next one in. This has a lot of weight to it. It's actually really, really high quality, and it is from the brand Eye of Horus, which I had to get because if you know anything about me, you know that I'm obsessed with ancient Egyptian history. Hence this. So this was a must for me, and I am very excited to take it with me literally everywhere. That is the last product that I have to show you in my bag. I would highly encourage everyone to only buy what is necessary. I think makeup and skincare is one of those things that it's so normalized for people to overconsume, and that ain't it. So make sure you only buy what you need, especially because most makeup and skincare has a shelf life. If you didn't know, I'll just show you with like one of these lip balms. It has when you open it, this little symbol here, if you didn't know, I don't know if it's going to focus, but it's usually a little pot with an open lid. That symbol will have a number in it, and that's how long the product stays good. And after that time, it's expired, and most people throw it out. Most people do not use all of their makeup before it goes bad, because oftentimes the shelf life is only 3 to 6 months. So please consume sustainably. it's not a lot, but as I said, this was all that I needed, so I didn't buy anything more. Please leave me those recommendations in the comments down below, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next video.